threw up the goal. I think Will passed me the ball, shot, scored.
Nice and brief.
And we are live, people. We are live. Sound check. We are live and we are here to discuss the latest Manchester United news and headlines. We are here to react to Michael Carrick's second press conference of the season. And of course, it will be your match preview. We will discuss everything about the Manchester United versus Ipswich game. Who's going to start? Who is fit? What do we expect? What kind of game are we going to get from Hull? What are your general thoughts about the game coming up? It will be a Sunday game. So yes, guys, it is Sunday afternoon. As usual, Manchester United will be on TV. It is Chosen Wisdom Football. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've had a great week. It is Friday. And as usual, guys, it is a relaxed, chilled show. So do your thing, drink your drink, smoke your smoke, do what you need to do. I ain't judging. Just chill and let's have a good show, people. Let's have a good show. Let's have a good conversation. Let's go through all the latest news first. Let's get the topics out the way. Who are we signing? Are we signing a left back? We are going to talk about Toby Collyer. Toby Collyer is or has been sold to West Ham, people. That is official. And also, guys, we're going to talk about the Xerxes situation. We are considering this Fiorentina bid very seriously. It still looks likely that Xerxes will go. However, I must say, guys, it isn't certain. I did say if they let Xerxes go, do they need to get in another attacker? Also, guys, Harry Amass could be sold. We've spoken about that. We've heard about Harry Amass potentially leaving Manchester United already over the past few weeks, but that has resurfaced again, the Harry Amass situation. And also there's news, conflicting journalist reports talking about the left back situation. Time is ticking, guys. And I have said previously that I'm going to give these guys, Ineos, the benefit of the doubt as long as they do what they need to do. Time is running out. We are approaching the end of the window and we still don't have that left back. Are Manchester United going to sign a left back this season? We'll discuss it. We'll talk about it as well. Also, Barada, just a very quick one, guys. Omar Barada aspires to win the Champions League. He thinks that Manchester United can win the Champions League. And it's not really news. Probably it's not really a topic, but I guess it's to put it out there to the chat. Do you actually think we can win? Maybe it's not even a question. Maybe you're thinking, Chosen, just be quiet. Let's move on. But Arsenal reached the final of the Champions League. Anything is possible. Anyway, we keep it moving. So we'll go through all the latest news and headlines, and then we will react to Michael Carrick's press conference and talk about the game against Hull in the second half of the show. Big up the chat. Let me touch base with the community as always. Jerry in the building. Jerry, if we play like we played against Hull, I can see us losing to Ipswich. Jerry, if we play like we played against Hull, I can see us getting slapped, bro. I pray that this week, whoopsie, the famous words of Texino, I hope that Michael Carrick gets things right. That's all we can do, Jerry. We haven't seen Carrick in this situation, and we're going to learn new things about Carrick all the time, Jerry. We can just hope he gets it right. Big up Jerry in the building. Big up Turkish as usual. Smash the likes, people on entry. Smash the likes. Leave your comments. Leave your chats. Let's have a conversation, people. Before we start the show, to show what kind of mood I'm in today, guys, we're going to start with this. Well, we're going to start with this. Aren't we happy? Aren't we happy that Carlos flipping Baleba is at the club, eh? Huh? Aren't we happy? Look at this. This is silly. Bro, sometimes, yeah, she's so silly, this lady. Sometimes you forget these guys are young, man. They're young men. Let them have fun. Do you know what I think about Carlos Baleba? He comes across, yeah, like a very genuine, authentic human being. He's a young man, and like he clearly wears his heart on his sleeve. If we can get the Baleba of last year, not last season, the season before, you know what I mean, and harness that and improve on that Baleba that was just driving through midfield, beating 2 or 3 men. Imagine doing that at Manchester United in a massive open Old Trafford pitches, bro. If we can get that Baleba back, if Carrick can do his thing, guys, I'm excited about Baleba. Anyway, that's something very silly. Something quite funny to start the show, people. Toby Collyer. Let's have a quick conversation about Toby Collyer. Toby Collyer is joining West Brom on a permanent transfer from Manchester United, according to and reported by Laurie Whitwell. The guaranteed fee is $3 million, with add-ons taking the deal to a potential $7.6 million, giving Manchester United a little bit of money. Whether that matters or not, I don't know, because we still might not make another signing, which I guess also brings into question what happened to all the money that we received. Why are we not spending the money that we should be spending? But anyway, on Toby Collyer, guys, I think this is a good deal for Toby. I think Toby Collyer, he's older than the Fletchers. He's at a more advanced stage in his career. He's better than the Fletchers. He's been playing football for longer. But he was never going to break through, I don't think, at Manchester United. He might turn out to be someone similar to a Ghana. He might go on to West Brom. West Brom might do well. And in 2 years' time, we might be saying, do you know what? This guy, he looks really good. And from what I've seen of Toby Collyer, he's never been terrible. I've never watched Toby Collyer and said, this kid is bad. But at the same time, I've never watched Toby Collyer and said he stands out. This kid is amazing. I've never said that either. So all in all, he needs to play football, and listen, most people from our academies don't make it. They don't make it. Was he given an opportunity? Not really. Was he good enough to be given an opportunity? That's up to you to decide. You make your mind up. But Toby Collyer is leaving Manchester United and he is going to West Brom. So big up Toby Collyer. I wish, I hope the best for you in your career. And unfortunately, it didn't work out, but Man United are a very good club at making good young players. I think I read a stat that said that I'm not quite sure if it's true now, but Manchester United had the most academy graduates in the Premier League who play in the Premier League. So more academy graduates from Manchester United play in the Premier League than over any other club. So that's a good stat. So big up Toby Collyer. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Joshua Zirkzee. Now, this, as you guys know, has been going on for a few days now. We've heard about the interest in Joshua Zirkzee from other clubs. We know that Joshua Zirkzee wants to leave the club. We know that Manchester United want to sell him. They want the money for him. But once again, similar to what I said before, is there time for Manchester United to get another player in? And if we do pocket any money for that and we don't get a player in, then where's that money? Anyway, I don't own the club. I'm just asking questions. But according to Fabrizio Romano, Fiorentina officially bid for Joshua Zirkzee, currently being assessed by Manchester United and the players' camp. So we are assessing it. I don't know what's taken us so long. We don't have a lot of time. I don't think they're assessing it. I think a decision has already been made, and as usual, we're just late. But either way, I think I've spoken about Joshua Zirkzee leaving before, guys, and you know my take on the whole situation. So I'm not going to spend a long time, going into anything apart from saying, let's get it deal over the line. If it was up to me personally, I would not sell Joshua Zirkzee. But this is what the club wants to do, and if that's the case, cool. Let's get it wrapped up quickly. I don't buy into this whole the club can only do one deal at a time. So I know you can also buy a striker while selling Zirkzee at the same time. You can do both. You don't need to wait. So I'm not going to do the whole get it done quickly so you can get another striker in. If you know this is going to happen, get a striker in. Why wait? We need another striker. Big up Kwaku in the building. What up, my guy? What's going on, man? Talk to me. So yeah, this is where we are with Joshua Zirkzee, people. Big up as well, Tacklish in the building as always. Let me know. Let me know what you're saying in regards to the whole situation with Zirkzee, people. Are you where I am, where I've just literally checked out and I'm like, cool, let's just get it done. Get it over and done with. And so, and get your striker in. And I'm when it comes to transfers now, people, I need a window to close. So we can just play football, watch football, and just talk football. Big up the chat. Big up the chat. Let's move on then, guys. Harry Amass. Michael Carrick confirms that Harry Amass could still leave Manchester United. It comes to this stage, and this is the stage of the window. There is always different scenarios. We've been really pleased with Harry, says Michael. He's done really well in pre-season. Do you agree with Michael Carrick there? Has Harry Amass done really well in pre-season according to you? Has he done enough, people, to be backup to Luke Shaw? Do you trust him as backup to Luke Shaw? Let me know, because I do not. I think he's a decent player. I just don't think he is good enough. He comes across Brandon Williams-ish. Is someone that he's not strong enough. He's not physical enough. So he's not like Brandon Williams in that sense. But Brandon Williams in the sense that he could be someone that looks really good. Someone signs him, but in 2 years he fizzles out and he ends up in League One somewhere. I don't know. I'm not wishing that on the kid, but I just need to see more from Harry Amass. In 30 minutes of football, and I hope I get this name right, and if I don't, let me know, guys. But in 30 minutes of football, I saw more from the right back. What's his name? In that pre-season game, you know, that right back who got 2 assists. Mateta, not Mateta, of course not Mateta. Pepe, what's his name, guys? But yeah. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. I can't even. But Harry Amass, people. Harry Amass. Personally, do you let go of Harry Amass if you're not bringing in a left back? Is that something that you do, guys? I don't know. Because I wouldn't. Unless, because I still think we can still get it done, even though time is ticking. But we surely only let this guy go if we know 100% we are going to bring in a left back. Right? Anyway. Fabrizio, the left back situation. Guys, the left back situation. Fabrizio Romano. I would not be surprised if Manchester United end up with not a superstar name, but a solution at left back. Just a compromission. That's just definitely how he says. That's definitely not how he says comparison. You remember when they signed Sergio Reguilon on loan from Spurs? Okay. This is what Fabrizio said. So, somebody is giving Fabrizio Romano message to let it known, get it out there, that it could be someone on loan for a season. Just as cover. Because I'm thinking, okay, can you get someone on loan that is better than Luke Shaw? Which player who's surplus to requirements for a season can you get on loan that is better than Luke Shaw? Maybe there is out there. Maybe Balde. Maybe Balde doesn't need to come to United on a permanent deal. Maybe Barcelona still sign a left back and Balde comes. I don't know. But we've been braced to potentially accept a loan deal. And to be honest, I can't be a hypocrite, because in the last show, I did say that I'm prepared to do a stopgap. Make a stopgap. You know what I'm saying. If we get Lewis Hall next year. I said that. And this is essentially what this briefing is. So I can't go back on my word. I'm not going to go back on my word. However, man, I hope this the stopgap is. Do you know what? I was gonna say I hope the stopgap is better than Sergio Reguilon, but Reguilon was all right. Reguilon was okay. And in fact, do you know what? Especially in today's game, when wingers are just pacey and running up and down and whatnot, and Luke Shaw doesn't really do that. I would take a Reguilon actually. Now when I think about it, I would take a Reguilon type for left back, whoever that is. What am I talking about? This is Luke Shaw. What the hell am I talking about? The bum buckler. What am I talking? Cha. Big up the chat. Big up Quakes. Big up Tax. Big up Jerry. So, but how long do we have, guys? Awadi, how long do we have, people? Hold on. Sometimes I got this, because I'm thinking, hold on a second. It's the 28th of August right now. Are these guys taking a piss? So, today's Friday, isn't it? So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and that's it. Tuesday. These guys are taking the piss, bro. Listen, Ineos, I said I'm going to judge you at the end of the window. And this is what I have to say. If the window ends right now, I think this window would be a failure. I'm serious. I've held it back for a long time, and I've been reasonable. In my opinion, I think I have. I've never, said, "Oh, Ineos are rubbish, or kill Ineos." I think I've been reasonable. But if we do not get a left back, or at least a left back cover, I think this window you could potentially say this window has been a failure. So I don't know, guys, because one narrative is that, and to be honest, I don't think it's a narrative. A lot of this will be true because we are in debt, so a lot of our money has to go towards financing the debt. But my gosh, how much of our revenue has been swallowed up? Because before we bought Baleba, we had spent 35 or 40 million net, right? And then we got Baleba, 65. So what we got? It's what, 110 maybe? Not even that. 100, 105, 100. You know, around that amount net, which means and we usually spend 150 to 200 net. So there is a good 50 to 60 million or 40 to 60 million. And we got Champions League money. So you can argue we should have even more money. So I hear it's no surprise that some of the money has to be swallowed up. But we need to spend the money and we need to get a left back. Ineos, I've been chilled, I've been calm. Call me an Ineos lover, all these things. But I've maintained, listen, these guys, I don't know them. They're not my dad. I'm just assessing what I see. If they do good stuff, I will praise them. If they, take the piss, then I'll say so. And right now, you're kind of verging on taking the piss territory. Yeah? And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And Omar Barada, man, I need to know. That shine is shining. Look at the light just bouncing off his head. That's when you know, bro. Wax. Anyway, big up Omar Barada, bro. Big up. Anyway, Omar Barada, he was asked at the Champions League event, And I love how the cameras, by the way, were just panning to Omar and Jim at the event. Well, I don't know why they were doing that. And their facial expressions. Omar Brothers is quite can be quite smug as well, can't he? He was asked about the Champions League this season. He says, given the magnitude of the club, we enter every competition with aspiration to win it. That's our hope, and we'll take it game by game, step by step, game by game. Mile. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Yeah. Can we win the Champions League? Can we win the Champions League? Because, do you know what? Yeah. Here's my theory. Are you ready? Are you ready? I think this league is going to be a very physical league again. And as much as you want to play technical football, all other teams can play technical football and can keep the ball and can do what we can do. They've got ballers too. So I think it's going to be a very physical league again this year. And, you know, sometimes you can lack physicality in your league, but you're still physical enough in the Champions League. Like you're like a 7 out of 10 in your own league, but the 7 out of 10 in your league is a 10 out of 10 in their league because they just don't have physicality. I feel like we will be physical enough in Europe and also technical. And I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we do something and finish in get to the quarterfinals in Champions League. First time back in a while. First time in the new format. And our players are just, maybe more made for the Champions League. I don't know. It's a thought. It's just a thought, guys. Just a thought. Big up Maxwell in the building, my guy. Maxwell, if you asked me that question 5 days ago, I would have said yes. But seeing as it is 4 days to the transfer window closing, my guy, I'm not sure. I'm not going to put my head up and say we're definitely going to sign one. If we don't sign one, Maxwell, the fan base, ooh, Maxwell, it's going to be interesting. People going to lose their shit. That's all I know, and I might be joining them with the pitchforks, Maxwell. With the pitchforks. No, I'll hold the torch. Pitchfork's too heavy. No, I'm joking. I met Maxwell. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But Maxwell, who do you want? Who do you want? Do you even care? Raum? Do you want Raum? Do you want, the Barcelona kid? Because the Barcelona kid, he doesn't want to come. He's like, you can try to force me out. Like, why do Man United always try to drag players out of Barcelona who don't want to leave, like Frankie de Jong? Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on, people, to the press conference reaction. Let's talk about the game, people. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. Oh, recording in progress. All right. Yeah. We are looking at Mateta. I think we want to get... Okay, this is what I think, Maxwell. I don't have any inside knowledge, but I think Manchester United are going to do something crazy. And when I say crazy, like Monday or something, they're going to do something. I think Monday, bank holiday, might be a busy day. Because even today, things are happening. Things are happening, people. So let's see. Let's see. Anyway, your Michael Carrick, your press conference reaction. Yes, Michael Carrick's press conference has taken place today, of course, and the press conference for the match against Hull on Sunday. So let's get into football mode. Let's get into match mode. That was the news portion. We spoke about the news. We spoke about who's coming and all of these things. Now let's talk about football, and this is what I like, guys. Michael Carrick's press conference, he was asked a few questions, and to be honest, guys, straight off the bat, I think these were very soft and nice questions. Considering the first game of the season, we lost 2-0, I thought the press were gonna, we're gonna give him one. But these were kind of soft questions. The interview was kind of short. And yeah, Michael Carrick, as usual, didn't give a lot away. He's very mysterious, nonchalant sort of person. So, Ahmad and Baleba are out. Those are the main things from the press conference. Mount is back in training as well. As the fact that Kobbie Mainoo and Rashford could also play. That's what he said. That's what the man said. So let's just quickly go through some of the main points from that press conference together and get into the match zone. Michael Carrick has confirmed that Ahmad and Baleba will miss the match against Ipswich due to injury. Baleba is expected to be sidelined for 3 weeks due to a minor ankle issue. Meanwhile, Carrick said Ahmad will be out for a little longer. Mount has already started training again. So first and foremost, Ahmad was a miss. Ahmad was a big miss against Hull. He was. I think Ahmad is, at the moment, maybe our only natural winger. And Mbeumo is more of an inside forward. Dorgu's not a natural winger, not like the way Ahmad is. And I think Ahmad makes us play better, whether he gets numbers, whether he gets assists. And that is why I don't always like this GA goals and assists thing. But Ahmad just makes us play better. His touches, his passing abilities, his dribbling ability, his first touch, his ability to receive the ball in tight. I think that's it. His ability to receive the ball in tight spaces, relieve the pressure, come in field, combination play, very intelligent. We missed that. We really missed that. So Ahmad being out, guys, I think that is a miss. I think we're going to see why it is a miss more. I don't know what Carrick's going to do. I think Carrick will probably stick Bryan Mbeumo out there again. Maybe some of you guys will disagree. Is that the right thing to do? To continue doing? I don't know. You guys let me know. But Ahmad being out, it's very disappointing for me because the best we looked in preseason was with Ahmad on the right, and I wanted Ahmad to start the season. I wanted Ahmad to start the season well. Ahmad is one of my favorite players, if not maybe my favorite player. So disappointing, but hopefully, don't rush him back. We don't need to now. We're getting a better squad and a bigger and thicker squad. So we don't need to do the Paul Pogba, Martial, get them injured all the time because there's no one else. We got, let's see what Brandon and Mbeumo can keep doing on the right hand side. So Baleba, we already know about Baleba, guys, I think, right? We know that Baleba was injured before we signed him. But there is Baleba is expected to be sidelined for 3 weeks due to a minor ankle issue. And already I'm seeing online rumors that it's going to be longer. And the reason why people said the Baleba thing might be longer is because we were told that Ahmad was only going to be out for a few weeks. And now Carrick in a press conference is telling us that Ahmad's going to be out for a little longer. So Ahmad could be out for a month, maybe more. So that's unfortunate. Mount, however, is back in training. And, you know, whatever you think of Mount, it's always good to have more players available, more players to choose from, of course, more. And do you know what? In some of these games in pre-season, especially sitting next to Santos, Mount looked good. Mount looked good. So Mount's back in training, which is a very, very good thing. So Ahmad out, Baleba, of course, out as well. We know that already. We know, you know, the likes of Mount is out already. We know Ligt is out. I think Sesko's back, but Sesko's definitely not match fit. And do you know what's really surprising, guys? Turkish says, I heard 6 weeks for Ahmad. Yeah, that's what I heard as well, Turkish. I heard 6 weeks, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, hopefully, you know, he'll eat his hard food. Ahmad will eat his hard food, his yam and banana, you know, and we'll come back in 3 weeks. Yeah, then that pounded yam and all these things. That's what happens sometimes. If you eat that shit, it happens, bro. It's the food of the motherland, of the earth. How do you think these guys are strong, bro? What's that yam? No, man, it's not 6 weeks for Ahmad. I'm joking. All right. So Michael Carrick was asked this question, and to be fair, what else could he really say? He was asked if the players that came back late from the World Cup, likes of Rashford, Kobbie Mainoo, Martinez. He was asked if those guys were in contention to returning, and he said, yeah, they're all fit enough to start, and they're all available. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I think Kobbie needs to start. I think Kobbie needs to start. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Kobbie needs to start. We will see. We will see. But it's good, once again, to have Kobbie back. And Kobbie had a longer pre-season. I think we missed Kobbie in the first game. And we need Kobbie back and fit and back to his best. I think that's what we need, that Kobbie. Because if we get that Kobbie and Santos keeps doing what he's doing, I would, for now, maybe do Santos, Kobbie, and Bruno. Only because I know, guys, Bruno's probably not going to get dropped. Probably not going to. Yeah, we need him, Turkish, 100%. Okay, what else has Michael Carrick said in his press conference? We want a good performance and a win. First home game of the season. One we look forward to, massively looking forward to the game. So this is his response when, you know, he was asked, what are you looking forward to? What do you want in the game? And he just said, listen, I just want to win. And Michael Carrick has downplayed last week's result a lot. We had a setback last week. We want to get back to playing well, winning football matches. They had a good result last week. So he is fully, and he's always maintained that last week's performance was just an off day. It was a blip. And that's what we hope, right? That's what we hope. We hope it was an off day. Because that can't be Manchester United's new normal. And I think that is probably why there's not a lot of meltdown, not full panic as yet, because it's one game, the first game of the season, and despite the result, there were one or two positive things. There were. So we'll see. All right, Michael Carrick has also just quickly spoke about the academy guys beating Ipswich. Man United's academy, I think, thrashed Ipswich like 4-1 or 5-1 or something. I can't remember what it was. And he was just asked about it by one of the reporters, and he just said, we're really pleased. Spoke about the quality, spoke about JJ, and how he's physically adapting. So good result, guys. Let's see if the senior guys. Let's see if the senior players can get the job done. Alrighty then, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do. All right. How we gonna do this, people? We gonna say this is the team that Michael Carrick is going to pick. All right. So Lemens, I don't think there's any discussion. Even though we got this Leeds goalkeeper, guys, Lemens is starting, and he's just backup for Lemens, isn't he? And as frustrating as Maguire is, Maguire will start as well. I think I'm approaching the stage where I'm saying, just throw at Lenny Euro and Heaven at the back and see Wagwan. Clearly, you know something I don't know, Carrick. You see them in training every day. Fair enough. But Maguire, it must be the heading thing. And to be honest, it's very interesting because there are times going forward where Maguire, I said it on stream, Maguire looked the more likely to do something. There were some moments where I was like, Maguire looks like he's our most dangerous attacker. But he's just, and he was sometimes one or twice he was just dribbled past a player, and I'm thinking, why are you so immobile when it comes to defending? You're just not quick on the turn. He's just not very quick. And Maguire, we're going to go back to the whole conversation of we can't play in a halfway line. We can't play the way that we want to play because he will always drag the back line backwards because he's just not quick enough. He'll always get turned because he's not slow. He's just not quick enough. And the whole fridge and being slow conversation will come back up again. Maguire, he has his good attributes, though. He has his good attributes, but I reckon Carrick will probably start those two. He's definitely going to start Luke Shaw. I mean, to be fair, there's no one else, which is the problem. This is the problem, guys. Isn't it? This is the problem. This is not good enough right here. And there's nobody pushing this person. It's just a free run. A free run. A free run. Every season. He's not, and listen, even if you think he's the best footballer in the world, Luke Shaw, you know in this season where we could play 50+ games, we need backup. He's not playing that many games. The load on his body, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. The load on this body, this guy's knees are going to shatter. So we need, and what we're saying, Harry Amass? We're going to bring on Harry Amass against Bayern Munich when Luke Shaw gets injured? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Man. Get out of here. You ain't bringing on Harry Amass for Luke Shaw against Bayern Munich when Luke Shaw gets injured, bro. You're not doing it. I don't believe you. You're a liar. So we need left back. I would rather be bringing on Luke Shaw. All right, do you know what? I'm going to do this. I know, bro, Diogo Dalot's got there's two options, you know, the same person, like rotted. That's when you know this guy doesn't want to leave. You must choose me or me. You must choose me or you choose me. That's funny. But either way, it is me. I will not leave. Dalot, I think will come back. Now, hear me out. Hear me out with the Mazraoui situation. With Mazraoui, guys, tick for tech. Yeah. When it comes to tech, you got to tick. When you come to tech, you got to tick. When you come to tech, you got to tick. Tick. But physicality, I think Dalot is just a better 1v1. I think Dalot is just more physical. And I feel like the Premier League just calls for more Dalot than it does Mazraoui at the moment. At the moment, when we're still getting that outrun, the wingers are just outrunning our fullbacks, and Shaw can't run, and Mazraoui's not the quickest, but at least Dalot is a bit physical, you know what I'm saying? He's a bit, he's got a Portuguese bite, you know what I mean? He's got a Portuguese bite. That's what he's got. And I'm speaking like an Englishman because the bite comes from us first, you know what I mean? We own it. It's dumb. All right, let's not fucking around. Let's go. I don't think he's going to change this, people. That's a Santas, you know. It's a Santas. Create my own footballer. Half a Brazilian, half. What is that? All right. This is it now. I think he might go with Tielemans again because he has an option now, guys. I think Tielemans is the only player in the midfield, yeah, he can actually drop. He can't drop Santos, I don't think so. He's been playing every preseason game and he's the anchor. And Bruno's captain. So I feel like Tielemans is easy pickings. He's easy pickings. However, imagine dropping Tielemans after one game. But you're going to have to. I think he has an decision to make. He might go with Tielemans again and give him another 45 minutes. So let's go with Tielemans for now. But guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Kobbie Mainoo starts the game. I wouldn't be surprised if Kobbie Mainoo starts the game. Like, Kobbie Mainoo's do you know what it is about Kobbie Mainoo that's weird, yeah? I feel like Kobbie Mainoo needs to pay his rent every day. Like, we saw him last season, second half of last season. He was so good, man. Wow. Get this ad. He was so good. So good. And now that he's like out of mind and out of sight, it's like we've forgotten how good have we forgotten how good this guy is? Like, what? So Bruno is gonna please Bruno. Bruno's going to play by default, and it's very frustrating that he does so. In my opinion, I don't think that should happen. I think if Carrick has a way of playing and certain people are not doing certain things he doesn't want, I think he should be able to make changes. It's quite interesting how he subbed off Santos and Tielemans and against Hull, but Bruno played the full game. And people say, yeah, Bruno's captain, but Bruno wasn't good, guys. And Santos was better than Bruno, but he got subbed off even before Bruno, and Bruno was just not good. And I think that is going to hurt Carrick in the long run. Forget who's captain. Look, how many times did flipping Odegaard get subbed off for Arsenal? Do you think Arteta cares if Odegaard is captain or not? Nobody cares who the captain is. If he's not playing well, take him off. Fernandes should have been taken off in the other game. So we'll keep an eye out on that, because one of my earlier concerns with Michael Carrick was the fact that I thought he was going to come in and do the favoritism thing. Pick the Brunos, pick Shaw, pick Maguires. Think they're the best thing ever. Pick Mount. Do you know what? The thing is, but it's the thing. I thought, and to be fair, to a certain extent, Carrick has come in and he has chosen the Maguires, the Luke Shaws, the Brunos. He has chosen them. So interestingly enough, I think he might start Sesko. Would you start Benjamin Sesko? That's the question. Because Benjamin Sesko, the thing is, Benjamin Sesko hasn't even had a pre-season. He might not. He will probably go with the same. You know what? He might not. I'm going to change my mind. Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. He might just do the same again. He might. Would he? He might do the same again, guys. He might do the same again. What would he say if he came out, if he started like that again? I don't know, guys. Yeah, I mean, I think Carrick, because like I said, if you drop Tielemans, then you're putting out a sign to Tielemans as well. And Tielemans is a player that you need to play into form to get the best out of him. You can tell he's slower than he usually is, and he's a bit off it. But then he needs games. So you know them ones where, but then rhythm players that need rhythm. Kobbie Mainoo's kind of like that as well. So that's why I'm thinking he might go with Tielemans again to prove a point that, it was just a one-off or whatever. However, that being said, guys, big up TK in the building. T Kizzles, man, said get Tielemans off the pitch. Yeah, the legs. That's the thing, isn't it? It's the legs. The legs. And you know what's funny about the whole situation with the legs and covering the ground and all of these things and the strength is that we thought Kobbie couldn't do it But Kobbie last season was physical as fuck. Let's be honest, he was physical, strong. So, all right. Let me. Since we're gonna play this game, let me do the lineup I would pick. This is the lineup I would pick. I would start with. Simple, guys. This lineup wins the game. This lineup, you can double pivot it, but we know he's the 8. He's the 8, so he is the shuttle. And so all that happens that it's about relationships. I don't know Bruno is gonna be in this team long term, but these two already have a relationship, right? These two have their relationship. It's fine. So the only new person is him. When you introduce 2 new people, when you introduce Tielemans and Santos and Bruno, that's a whole new. It's a lot of relationships that need to be formed. In this midfield, the only new person is him. He plays Cass. Well, he doesn't really play Cass. Both him and Mainoo can pick the ball up from the back 4 now. Santos is doing what Mainoo was doing last year. So now he can do what he likes to do and pick the ball up in the tight spaces and turn and move and run. And that's what Baleba will also do. Baleba will be doing that as well. That's what Baleba's not going to sit. Baleba can't do that. Baleba's going to be the 8, the shuttle. I don't know why I call it the shuttle. Right? This is the team I would start, and I'm telling you, this team would win the game. However, I will say, based on how I've seen teams play so far, I'm not gonna lie, Andre Santos isn't the most physical. So, for me, the long term for me is this. In a year's time, maybe because this is where Mainoo wants to play, ideally, and he can do the shuttle thing. So I wouldn't mind listen. See this hair, yeah? It's crazy. It's crazy. And Shea, I love you. I love you, bro. But it's Amass time. You see this here, yeah? Hey. Crazy. Baleba can pick it up as well. Cool. Fine. It's okay. And if you want to do that, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't. But if you want to, you could. Hold on. Wait. Wait, if you want to, hey, the defense is dead. Jesus. I'm doing chat. Hey, I'm just doing champ man right now. Flipping out. I'm like a kid in a flipping candy, so I'm a child, I swear down. But Jesus, it's time for you to rise, my son. My son Lenny. Sideshow Bob Bizzle in the shizzle. Yeah. Dano, we need bro, these two. But do you know what? Bro, do you know what I realize? Bit of black people on the team, you know. Where's the young IC ones? I'm gonna have to no. Yeah. I'm gonna have to balance it out a little bit, you know. Hold on. Cobb, he's not, I guess for the pressing, but it's Benny's a better striker though. Benny's actually a better Benny's a better striker though, guys. Benny's a better striker though. And Ahmed can at least supply. Ahmed can supply to Benny. But then it doesn't matter. You can still have Mbumo here, bro. You can have Mbumo, like him and Mbumo fight for the positions. And I know some people are crying for this. Play him here. Play him here. Play him here. Play him here. Yes, young sir, I will put him here for now. But Carrick does not want him here. But I realize we've got a lot of black players in our squad, you know. It's Vivel, bro. Vivel went to flipping Africa and he's buying all these African players, bro. I realize we're just buying all these African players. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Luke Haw-Shaw. Luke Haw-Shaw. But it is what it is, guys. For now, we'll take Tielemans out. Bruno. Even this to Bamba. Even that to Bamba. Oi. 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 Oh, man. Dara says that defense is horrible. I promise I would smoke Shaw in a sprint. Bro, is it me when Shaw runs, yeah? When Shaw runs, like he never looks like he's sprinting. One second, guys. 1 second, people. Yo, we back, people. Yeah. This is not bad. You got combinations, and that's one thing. You've got choices. You've got combinations. You can have Baleba be the ball progressor. You can. Baleba can. Yo, big up Eddie. I didn't see Eddie. Big up Eddie as well in the chat. You can have Baleba be the ball progressor because we've seen Mainoo. This thing about Mainoo can play all. Mainoo. This is what I'm saying. He can't play the 6. Do you know what I've said, yeah, the guy that I want as the 6 here, yeah, has to be the guy with the best passing range. I don't want the short passes, guys. 10-yard passes. That's great. I want you to hit them 80-yard passes. I didn't see this from Mainoo. And to be fair, I'm not seeing it from a Santos. I've said it already. Hey, yo, big up Eddie in Cape Town, SA. Dara says he has to start Lacey, Sesko, Rashford, Bruno up top, and Mainoo Santos in the 2. You can't afford Tielemans with Bruno. Tielemans are like, everyone's like, no, we have to play. Tielemans is that footballer that to get the best out of him. And to be fair, Villa fans have said this. You have to have certain profiles around him, especially, to get the best out of him. So Tielemans is going to be interesting, but ideally, Mainoo, you don't want Mainoo here because of the passing range. Santos, does he have a better passing range than Mainoo? I don't know. I've seen Baleba hit. I've seen Baleba in this channel here, yeah, in this channel here, hit great passes here, and in this channel here, hit his left because he's left-footed as well. So in fact, go over there. Baleba's left-footed. And Baleba used to be a winger, so Baleba sometimes will drift over A. Hey, guys, I'm excited. Crazy. And the thing about this situation is both of these guys can drop and say, give me the ball. What the hell? No, we don't want that. Both of these guys are going to drop. And he'll be like, cool. And then he drops and then he'll be like, okay, cool. These two is going to be crazy. And I've always thought, yeah, that Santos and Tielemans are not first teamers. I've always thought that Mainoo will be a first teamer and the marquee midfielder would be Casemiro's replacement. And technically speaking, Casemiro's replacement is Baleba. And that's why I said, yeah, one of the things that reason what, like, I still think he'll be fine, but the less changes you make, the more cohesive you'll be, because we were okay last season. And if we add 5 players in that first team, we all of a sudden don't become cohesive. So if we can just add one, okay, let's replace Casemiro. Boom, Baleba. Upgrade. An actual upgrade on Casemiro. Then that's good. And also now on the bench, we'll have Santos and Tielemans. But we still don't have this left back. And that is the issue now. That is the problem. Big up T Kizzles in the building. Did we really give a 29-year-old Tielemans a 5-year deal? Oh, TK. I feel like Tielemans, was it 5 years? Was it actually 5 years, Tielemans? That's maybe. But I feel like Tielemans will be fine, guys. I'm not going to jump to too many conclusions after that one game because Bruno was as bad as Tielemans. And I feel like we just weren't good. If anything, I feel like the midfield was okay. We were bypassed, but we conceded 2 goals from set pieces. The defense wasn't great. The attack wasn't good. I feel like nobody was good last week. Nobody was good. But Tielemans, one thing I will say, I will agree with, is that Tielemans doesn't appear to have the legs. I don't think with Tielemans we have not upgraded on Casemiro's lack of legs, because I don't feel like Tielemans has more legs. Maybe he does. Listen, the thing is, it's also because he's lacking fitness. Him and Bruno, so many players were returning, so it's like I don't know how to judge them yet. I'm going to give them a couple of games. Give Tielemans a couple games to settle in, to get up to match fitness and all these things. I'm going to give these guys time before I think I make like proper assessments. But it wasn't good last week. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, guys, we have a lot of potential in our midfield, potential combinations. But we still need work to do. We have 3 or 4 more days of the window to go. We definitely need, because we got Rashford as well. I forgot about Rashford. Is Rashford even going to go? He's staying, guys. I can't see anything happening with Rashford. Surely, guys, he has to stay. But we need, if Xerxes leaving, we need a striker. If we need left back anyway. The right back situation probably needs to be addressed. The centre back situation, if it was up to me, I would get a centre back. I don't think Ligt is ever going to be back fully. And if he's back with a back injury, the way one he's got, and the fact that he had surgery and all these things, I don't know, guys. And you can't rely on Martinez either. I would get a centre back. I would get a left back. If forward, maybe if you can get a forward that can play all 3 positions, then great. Otherwise, I don't know. If we're going to keep Rashford, I guess get a striker. I don't know. Let me know, people. TK says it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Lock it in. I have no... Let me try to think about Sunday's game. We had good possession against Hull, but creatively, we did nothing with the ball. We moved the ball so slowly, it was lethargic, and every time Hull counterattacked, they looked like they could do something. We were poor with the ball. Anytime the ball went into the air, we were poor. We just looked nervous. 1 week's training and against an Ipswich team which is supposed to be better than a whole team. I think this depends on how much we improve. And I don't know yet. We have the better players and we should beat Ipswich. We should beat them. We should. But I don't know about the players' fitness levels. They were just outfought against Hull. And is 1 week's of training how much is 1 week's worth of training gonna improve the physicality, the physical levels of these players? Because that was really what's missing. And also, we clearly are weak when it comes to defending balls in the air, crosses in the air. We've been weak all pre-season, and we've shown at the start of the season we are weak when it comes to defending crosses. So Steve Holland, Johnny Evans, and Jonathan Woodgate, all defensive-minded human beings, you need to sort that out. We need to sort that out because last season, it wasn't like that. So, if it's a draw, as TK in the chat says, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble this season. Because also, what that will do is make people rely on Baleba even more. People, when Baleba comes back, Baleba will save us. Baleba will save us. Baleba is inconsistent. Baleba's not going to save us. So I think and I hope we're going to beat Ipswich. I hope the players turn up. I hope that result against Hull is the kick up the arse that they need. It's a psychological kick that they need. And against Ipswich, they fight for every ball. And do you know what it is? It's the little things like the second balls. It's the fact that we lost the duels. We lost on duels and we lost on second balls, guys. They were just on it more than us. So as long as that is what's being drilled into the players and they come correct against Ipswich, we should do the job. So I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna be optimistic, chat, and I'm gonna say 3-1 Manchester United. You see by the way that I'm laughing, eh? You see by the way that I'm laughing. I think we'll get the job done. Come on, guys. As long as Carrick picks the right team, everyone has their own opinion on what the right team is. But as long as Carrick picks the right team, I think we'll beat Ipswich. If Ipswich come to play football, I think, and they open up, we'll beat them as well. I think Mbeumo has to play up front, You got to play Mbeumo. I think that you got to play Mbeumo up front, man. I mean, out of the two positions, wing or up front, do you know what? I think I prefer him up front, guys. Yeah, man. I'm going for it, TK. Why not? Why not? I'm hoping this team surprises me. And to be honest, it shouldn't be. Why is 3? I mean, it will be surprise based on what you saw last week. But if you think what you saw last week is an anomaly or the exception, not the rule, and we are going to get better, then yeah, we should be beaten. If we are a second place team, we finish second in the league, third in the league, we should be beating newly promoted teams 2 or 3-1. And that is what I'm going by. If I go by what I saw last week, yeah, it's gonna be a long night, man. It's gonna be a long night. But if I go by what I saw last season, what I saw these players do under Carrick, minus Casemiro, the same players minus Casemiro, what I saw them do last season, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. These same players minus Casemiro were doing their thing last season. So yeah, it's just maybe it's a sample size. One game, right? That's what Carrick says. Only one game. We will see. The more matches we play, guys, the more we can start to understand this new team. And the more players that get integrated, like your Balebas, the more the players start to understand each other, the more relationships start building with these new players. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. This is going to be a very, very interesting season. I feel like there's going to be a lot of ups and downs this season, guys. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. I feel like the only team that looks certain, the only team that looks like they're going to be consistent this season is Arsenal. It's going to be Arsenal's world and everyone else scratching and clawing probably to try to, keep up with them. Because they've got consistency. They've had the same coach for 6 years, been playing the same way, well, mostly the same way, same team, not many changes. The defense, great defensive structure. Carrick, this is the first time Carrick's really trying to implement something different. What Carrick is doing with this team and the way he wants his team to play is different to what we saw and how he saw and how we played last season under him. It's an even bigger adaptation, and I truly believe the end goal is it might be more of a fluid front three, fluid and midfield three. I feel like this is the end goal. Not maybe with these players, but I think Carrick doesn't want to play with 4-2. I don't think Carrick really wants to do this. You know what I mean, guys. I don't think Carrick really. He will if he wants to, but I think Carrick, when I see him play and how I see things unfold, I think Carrick might want a more fluid front three. I mean, fluid midfield three. Flipping it. Come on, mate. Midfield three, mate. Midfield. Say it properly. Yeah. Bruno's old, man. Bruno will leave. What's the future? This is the future. Is this the future? Is this the future? Is that the future midfield, guys? Crazy. Crazy. Maguire. How old is Maguire? Maguire's getting old. Lenny will step up, but we don't. But we need left back. Look at Shaw. Give me Raum. Raum is 27. Give me Raum. Or who's that kid? Give me Crazy Cousins. Crazy Cousins. Oh. Who's a right back? Oh. That'll all stay for now, but I'm trying to think. Who do we get? Who are the right backs out there? This ain't too bad, you know, guys. I don't know about Mbima up front, though. I don't know about that one. I might have to put Sesko. I might have to. Sorry, Barrett Bryan. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That apart from Dallo. This is the future. Who's the future, Paul? Who's the future, Paul? Lenny. Who's that? Who's that young left back, that young right back that started in pre-season? What's his name? Google it. Give me his name. The young right back that started in pre-season. Give me his name. Yeah, what's his name? Tabamba. What happened to his name? Camerson. Yeah. Let's get Camerson here. He was good. Is he going to be here? He's not, is he? Yeah, he's young. Whatever. That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. That's the future right here. That's the future right there, baby. All right, guys. Just a little bit of fun. You know, me playing around, just looking at the squad. Having just a little bit of fun. The game's going to be on Sunday, as we all know. It's going to be 4:30 UK time, which means we'll be back here on Sunday, 4 o'clock UK time. Just a chilled, laid-back show. Big up TK. TK says we are going to draw against Ipswich. I hope not. We need to get some points. If we draw against Ipswich, man, TK, this is going to be another long season, my guy. I just hope that we get it together and we're not here just angry. So big up TK. I'm in a happy mood. So I hope I'm in a happy mood. So I want the guys to just get the job done. But I can feel. I very feel. Usyk is the guy, though. I very feel. I don't know. By the end of the evening, on Sunday evening, am I going to be happy? Or am I going to be flipping vexed? Big up the chat as always. T Kizzles, my guy, jumped in. It's been a while, TK. I hope you're good, man. I hope May Night can win. and make you happy, TK. And you as well, Dara. That defense is horrible, I promise. Yeah, I've said it many, many times, and even more now, so we need to look at our defense. I would get a centre-back and I would get a left-back. In an ideal world, I might even get a right-back, but man, it is what it is. A whole new team, mate. Everyone wants a whole new team. Big up Eddie. Cape Town, South Africa at the moment, enjoying life, enjoying this. Well, do you know what? It's been hot. It's been hot in the UK. So I was gonna say you enjoying the weather, my guy, but it's not like we ain't had sun here, man. You know, getting tans and shit. 37 to 38 degrees and all that in the UK. We felt the heat, but now the rain is coming down. It feels like that tropical rain as well. You know, like proper like tropical rain after it's been hot for like a week. That kind of rain. Big up Dara in the building. Dara also stepped in. Smash the likes, guys. We're trying to get up. We got the 12 likes we needed. Yeah. We got the 12 likes we needed. We got the 12 likes we needed, man. Come on. Elvis Presley. And also Maxwell jumped in. Maxwell, big up Quakes. Jerry in the building. All right, guys, that's the end of the stream. I might upload the match preview as its own standalone video as well. Big up everyone. It's been lovely. It's been fun. It's been a chilled show, as it always is on a Friday. Friday show, I'm always more relaxed. Less presentation, and I just talk, and you know, we just have some fun with the squad and talk football, man, and you know, talk the match preview, lineups. We get happy. We inject some positivity before the game, and then depending on what these MFers, depending on what these mofos do, we will either maintain this zen or I don't know. This mood will deflate. Big up everyone. Enjoy your Saturday, people. Yeah. Big up everyone. Enjoy your Saturday. It's not even Saturday, you know. I'm trying to forward time. I'm trying to forward time, guys. Enjoy your Friday. Big up the new setup as well. You know, hold tight the new setup. Let me know if you're digging the new setup. We're going to do some of our shows like this. We'll still do the watch-alongs in the same way, but we'll do our shows like this. Me more on the buttons, having greater executive control, you know, stepping up in this world. I used to be the employee. Now I'm the employer and the employee. Now I'm both. I used to be the guy getting told what to do. Now I'm the guy behind the scenes pressing the buttons as well. Some people say I'm doing two jobs. I'm still getting paid for the one. You know, that's how they fool you. You know, man, you got promotion. You still get paid the same. Anyway, big up people, and I will see you on Sunday, guys. Big up.